What's going on, everybody? It's Sean here, and I am back today to give you guys a review of the Nike React Element 87 in the Hyperfusion colorway. These dropped on January 17th for $160 US or $215 here in Canada. The official colorway for this shoe is Volt, Racer Pink, Aurora, and Black. Locally, these were available at select boutiques such as Haven, Livestock, and Exclusivity, and they were also available at some of the Nike stores within the city. On the day of the release, these dropped alongside the light Orwood Brown colorway, but I personally found that those ones looked very similar to the Desert Sand colorway, so because of that reason, I opted for these ones instead. To me, these kind of remind me of the Hot Lava acronym Prestos, except of course, these ones having the black midsole. If you guys have seen my previous reviews of the React Element 87, to be perfectly honest with you guys, this review is going to sound exactly the same, so if you'd like, feel free to skip on to the on-feet look instead. For the rest of you, let's jump straight into the shoe and I'll give you guys a closer look. So the upper of the shoe is constructed using this ripstop nylon material. As with all the other colorways of this model, the upper is translucent, and as you can see towards the front half of the shoe, this nylon has a Volt tint to it. Wrapping around the edge of the toe box and running up the center, we have this underlay of Volt, which gives this shoe added structure and durability. And then giving this a nice level of pop, we have this contrast pink stitching running up the center. At the base of the toe box, we have this U-shaped piece of leather, and this is done in this Aurora green color. Running up the center area of the shoe where the eyelets are, we have this black suede, which is very soft, but it sort of has a felt feel to it. And then you'll notice the eyelets, which are constructed out of black nylon with hits of 3M in the middle. With the top two eyelets, we have this eye stay, which is constructed out of that Aurora green colored leather. The tongue in this case is also constructed out of this Volt colored ripstop nylon. The tongue is also translucent and it's very thin and floppy, and it's done in this asymmetrical shape. In the middle of the tongue though, we have this rectangular piece of suede which helps to lock down the laces in place. In terms of laces, these come standard with trail style black colored laces which have a bit of a rougher feel to it. On the lateral side of the shoe, we have this large Nike swoosh. This is done in black, but then when I flip these over to the medial side, you'll see that it's blank in this side. And instead, at the very bottom, we have this half oval shaped piece of suede. This is done in Volt once again. Towards the back half of the shoe, this nylon instead of Volt, this is now done in Racer Pink. There's a strip of fuse found on both sides of the shoe, and it's accented with this Racer Pink stitching. Taking a look at the very center of the back heel, we have this triangular piece of black suede with this Aurora colored Nike swoosh, and this is accented with a heel pull tab done in black with 3M. Wrapping around the bottom heel, we have this TPU heel counter. This is done in the smoky black finish, and then on the lateral side only, we have the Nike React branding. As I pull out the insole, these have these cork-lined insoles with this large Nike swoosh done in pink, along with the Nike React branding found on the heel. So the upper of these React Element 87s sit atop this full-length Nike React foam midsole. In this case, the entire midsole is done in black, and we have those signature carvings that are found throughout the midsole, giving this shoe a very dynamic look to it. Similar to the other colorways, this shoe also has those plugs that are found throughout the midsole, and in this case, these are done in this icy blue finish. These plugs fill the holes within the midsole that are drilled specifically into specific places, giving it different densities based off of which areas need more softness and which areas need more support. As I flip these over to the bottom, so here we have your standard React Element 87 outsole. So in this case, the entire outsole is done in black React foam, but then we have these overlays of this translucent icy blue rubber, which gives the shoe the traction and added durability. In terms of sizing, so my feet measures as a true size 10, slightly on the wider side, and I got these in a size 10, which is what I normally get in this model. Some people say they go down a half size, but I personally find that this shoe runs a little bit more on the narrow and long side. So if you do have really skinny feet, then maybe you can go a half size down, but for regular or wide footers, I definitely recommend sticking true to size. For me, there's a little bit of extra space around the toe box, but the width of the shoe fits me perfectly, so I wouldn't want it any other way. Comfort wise, so I've stated this before in my other reviews, but this shoe is exceptionally comfortable. While the upper isn't that soft and it doesn't hug your foot in a one-to-one basis like a shoe with knit would, I do have to say the React foam is exceptionally comfortable, and it gives you that good balance between being very soft but still giving you that support and feedback that you would need. I personally find I can wear shoes with React foam a lot longer, and I don't feel the fatigue in my feet because it feels like my feet are actually being supported. So with all that being said, now let me lace these up and I'll show you guys how these look on feet. It's obvious that Nike's going to be releasing more and more colorways of this model, so that's great news for those of you guys who have struck out on the past releases. For me, I'm just going to be a bit more picky and I'm going to be careful with which colorways I actually pick up, but if they keep releasing colorways like this one, it's going to be tough for me to say no. So let me know in the comments down below of what you guys think about this colorway. If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Give me a follow on Instagram at esco8. Check out my Twitter at sean.go and visit my website at seango.ca. So until next time, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.